My name is Flash Isaac, and I'm a teacher from the future. When I was much younger, I saw thousands and thousands of people fail Jamb and unable to gain admission. This made me travel in time. Now I am back with the Flashlearners Jamb app and a series on YouTube tagged 120 Days to Jamb. My mission is to help you blast Jamb and as well get justice for everyone who Jamb has served breakfast. This is episode number 33 of the 120 Days to Jamb Mathematics with Flash Isaac. In this episode, we shall be dealing with simultaneous equations. Simultaneous equations. If I say 2s plus 6 or 2s minus 6 is equal 0, find s, you will simply tell me that 2s is equals 0 plus 6 as minus 6 move to the other side of the equation. You also tell me that 2s is equals 6 because 0 plus 6 is 6. From change of subject formula or from subject formula, we know that we need to make s subject formula. Because what is holding s and 2, the bond between them is multiplication, we cannot say collect like terms and drag 2 from s to the other side. It is not done. To remove 2, we divide here by 2 and we divide here by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, leaving us with 1s to be equals 6 divided by 2, that is 3. So s is equals 3. We've solved. But there are some cases where we have two variables, s and y, and there are cases where we have three variables. So when you have two variables, let's say s and y, a and b, m and n, whatever, because the variables can be anything, don't always expect s, any letter between the two, it is perfectly the same procedure of solving. If you have two variables, you will definitely need two equations. One equation, like this simple linear equation, is enough to solve this question, to find s, because we have just one variable. Once there is a variable, let's say y here or whatever, one equation is no longer enough. You need two equations to answer questions involving two variables. You need three equations when three variables are involved. You need four equations when four variables are involved. You need five equations when five variables are involved. And when two variables are involved, you need to find the value of the answer for these variables. This is where simultaneous equation comes in. In Jamb level, you simply need simultaneous equation involving two variables. Generally, Jamb won't test you for more than two variables. S and y, a and b, m and n, any of the letters, but just two. And Jamb also expects you to know how to answer simultaneous equations involving one linear and one quadratic. As you can see here, quadratic, highest power of variable is 2, linear, highest is 1. So Jamb expects you to know something like this, to know something like this, normal simultaneous equation, and Jamb also expects you to know something like this. There are three methods of solving simultaneous equations. They are the substitution method, the elimination method, and the graphical method. Jamb cannot wake up one day and say, solve the following simultaneous equation using graphical method, or solve the following simultaneous equation using elimination method, or solve the following simultaneous equation using substitution method. No, Jamb will not test you for that. Other examinations may. This is why I have two playlists for mathematics. Normal mathematics, which anybody, any school, any exam would benefit from. Even in that playlist, I did simultaneous equations, graphical, elimination, substitution, and for quadratic, I did completing the square, derivation of almighty formula, and all those stuffs, they are in mathematics playlist. But in this particular playlist, in this series, we are focusing on Jamb. We don't want distractions. So for Jamb's sake, any method is welcome. But I will choose, or I'm telling you, use the substitution method when it comes to Jamb. because substitution method will work for all the cases or all the Jamb standard. Like here, you won't be able to use elimination. Here, you won't need elimination method. But here, you can use elimination. Now, what is the substitution method? By the way, if you already know elimination method and substitution method, good for you. It's a bonus. And if you wish to know, you can check the mathematics playlist. Now, substitution method is what I shall be using for all this, and that is what is even required. Substitution means to replace. In a football match, Messi is playing, Neymar is on the bench. After playing, they say, Messi, you've tried. Okay, it's time to come off. Let somebody else play your position. They raise that thing. Bang! So number out. So number in. What has happened? Substitution or replacement. But in elimination method, that is red card. They give you red card, you are out. There is no replacement. To answer simultaneous equation using substitution method, let's say in this case, first of all, number the equations or rearrange the equations. Here, you see that it is equal 0, here it is equal 0. In simultaneous equation, we don't equal to 0. No. The standard form is, as you can see here, letters equals number. Here becomes 3s minus 5y is equals 0 minus 5, as 5 moves the other side. For here, you have 4s minus 7y is equals 0 minus 8. This will give you 3s minus 5y is equals minus 5. Call this equation 1. Here, 4s minus 7y is equals minus 8. Call this equation 2. We've numbered the equation, and this is a standard form of simultaneous equation. Then you look at the equation 1 and 2. Which of them is easier for you to make s subject formula or for you to make y subject formula? If in equation 1, s is easier for you to make subject formula, make s subject formula. If y is easier for you to make subject formula, choose it. If you say, okay, you prefer equation 2, and in equation 2, you want to make s subject formula, it's your choice. Any one you choose, you get the same answer. So let me pick any one. Let me choose equation 1. So let me say from equation 1, make s subject. So if I'm making s subject in equation 1, first of all, this is equation 1. 3s minus 5y is equals minus 5. On your own or for your assignment, you can be making something else subject formula and see if we arrive at the same answer in total. From this equation, if I say 3s is equals minus 5 plus 5y, I am totally correct. If I say divide both sides by 3, here divided by 3 and everything here divided by 3, 3 divided by 3 is 1. So 1s is equals minus 5 plus 5y over 3. I've made s subject formula. So let me call this equation 3. I chose this question because this is one of the hardest, if not the hardest, you will get for this type of simultaneous equation. If we can start with the hardest, we play with the hardest, then the simpler ones will not give us any issue. They will not pose threats. This is why it is compulsory for you to get your Flashlearners Jamb app at every point in time. Once you install it, you will see Flashlearners on your phone. If you don't see Flashlearners, it means you've installed another app entirely. Anywhere we see s in equation 2, that is equation which we did not make subject formula. If you made equation 1 subject formula and you got the value of a particular variable, substitute it in the next equation. If it was from equation 2, we made s subject formula. Anywhere we see s in equation 1, we'll put this. So, in equation 1, we made s subject formula. Let's substitute this value of s in the next equation. That is equation 2. Anywhere we see s, let's put here. So that will be 4s instead of s now, that is minus 5 plus 5y over 3 minus 7y is equals minus 8. And this is 4 times minus 5 minus 20 plus 20y over 3 minus y 7y is equals minus 8. This is the same thing as minus 20 over 3 plus 20y over 3 minus 7y is equals minus 8. We can do it this way, or you multiply everything by 3. If you multiply everything by 3, this fraction will go, here will be 7 times 3y, here will be 8 times 3y. Anyhow that is convenient for you, just do it, so long you get the answer. So going this hard way, you will have 20y over 3 minus 7y is equals minus 8 plus 20 over 3. So this is 20y, this is minus 7y. Let's look for the LCM here. That is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times 20y is 20y. Minus 3 divided by 1 is 3. 3 times 7, that is 21y. This is equals, here it's the same thing as over 1. LCM is 3. 3 divided by 1 is 3. 3 times 8, that is 16 plus 8, 24. So minus 24 plus 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times 20, that is 20. From here, 20y minus 21y, that is minus 1y, minus y over 3 is equals minus 24 plus 20, that is minus 4. So here is minus 4 over 3. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is minus y over 3 and this is minus 4 over 3, this will simply be y is equals minus 4 over 3 times 3. Cross multiplying. 3 cancels 3. Minus cancels minus. Y is equals 4. So anyhow you choose to do from here, you can solve your own way. You will get y to be 4. Now that y is 4, let's substitute the value of y in the equation 3. It will always be substituted in the equation 3. So s is equals, that is from equation 3, minus 5 plus 5, y is 4, so 5 times 4 over 3. 5 times 4 is 20, minus 5 plus 20, that is 15. 15 divided by 3, that is 5. So s is equals 5. So 5 times 4 is 20, minus 5 plus 20, 15. 15 divided by 3 is 5. Y is equals 4, s is equals 5. These are the answers to the simultaneous equation. So question number 2 is a simultaneous equation involving one linear equation and one quadratic equation. So including one linear and one quadratic. This is the quadratic and this is the linear. We use substitution method. From the simpler equation or from the linear equation, let's make something subject formula. Obviously, it will be easier for us to make something subject formula in the linear equation than in the quadratic equation. This is 1, this is equation 2. From equation 2, s is equals 2 minus y, equation 3. Simple. Now, since we made subject formula in equation 2, we have to substitute this value in equation 1. Anywhere you see s in equation 1, put 2 minus y. You therefore have s squared, but s is 2 minus y. So 2 minus y squared minus y squared is equals 4. 2 minus y squared is 2 minus y, then another 2 minus y. Minus y squared is equals 4. This takes us back to multiplication of polynomials. And I said the easiest way to multiply polynomials is to distribute one over another. We pick the first one here, 2. We distribute it over 2 minus y. The second one is minus y. We distribute it over the same 2 minus y. Then we already have minus y squared. This is equals 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times minus y, that is minus 2y. Minus y times 2, minus 2y. Minus y times minus y, that is plus y squared. Then minus y squared is equals 4. We have 4. Minus 2y, that is minus 4y. Plus y squared minus y squared. This will give you 0. Yeah, that will go, that will be 0. So this is equals 4. From here, from here, minus 4y is equals 4 minus 4. Minus 4y is equals 0. Y will be equals 0 over minus 4, and that is 0. So if what we solved is correct, y is equals 0. So let's substitute the value of y in equation 3. If y is 0, s is equals 2 minus y. That is 2 minus 0. 2 minus 0 is 2. The solution is therefore y is 0, s is equals 2. Very, very interesting. Now for equation 1, or question 1 rather, look at the first equation and look at the second equation. The second equation is a product of 2 variables. In this type of equation, the one that is easier for us to do subject formula is equation 2. Or from the one that is the product, make subject formula. 3s plus y is equals 21, equation 1. Sy is equals 30, equation 2. From the one that is product, equation 2, we know that y will be equals 30 over s. We've made y subject formula, and this is our equation 3. So substitute the value of y for anything in equation 1, for y in equation 1. If you choose to make s subject formula, you get the same thing. So simultaneous equation doesn't have a fixed rule. It's just for you to understand what you are doing and understand the various mathematical operations. From equation 1, 3s plus y is 30 over s. So 30 over s minus 21. From here, this is 3s plus 1 over s times 30 minus 21. Okay, it's not even minus 21, equals 21. So what do we do? For me, I will choose to multiply throughout by s. This is the reason. If you multiply throughout by s, in fact, that is the only thing to do. Or if you have any other thing you wish to do to get one s out of this, good for you. But for me, I will multiply. If you multiply everything by s, you will have 3s squared plus 1 over s times s. S remains. 1 over s times s, that will give you 1. So plus 1, that is 30. Multiplying throughout by s, you have s times 3s plus s times 1 over s times 30 is equals 21. Here is 3s squared plus s times 1. S divided by s is 1. So 30 will remain. Plus 30 is equals 21 times s. That is 21s. Rearranging this, you have 3s squared minus 21s plus 30 is equals 0. You see, we've arrived at a quadratic equation. This time around, I'm not going to teach you how to solve quadratic equation. I'll give you the answer. Assume you understand how to solve quadratic equation, because we did that over and over and over again. S is equals 5 or s is equals 2. So this value of s we have to substitute them in equation 3. This time around, equation 3 is y is equals 30 over s. So as at the time s was 5, y will be 30 divided by 5. And the time y was 2, s will be, the time s equals 2, y will be 30 over 2. 30 over 2 here will be obviously 15, and 30 divided by 5 equals 6. So y is equal 6. So these are the answers. When s is 5, y is 6, or s is 2, y is 15. Or you can say s is 5 or s is 2, y is 6 or y is 15. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. And this brings us to the end of this class. I hope you found it helpful. See ya.